Look at that. Lucas Paqueta. So close. You were so close. If you're just finding out, Lucas Paqueta bombshell. He will not be coming to Man City. This is Lando, one half of the Premier Pep Talk, coming at you with a video the night before Newcastle City at the Etihad for the season home opener. Thought we were going to be smooth into this. Obviously not as smooth as we can be with the injuries at the time. Ruben Dias coming back from a concussion last week. Potentially could play, but he's going to be at that 7-day mark, so we'll see if he's cleared. John Stones, hammy, Kevin, infamously, out right now. So what do we do? Lucas Paqueta was the guy coming in to fix the creative issues. And this fuck likes to bet. Simple as that. Rumored, alleged, looking into. And, yeah, it's tough because he denies he placed any bets himself. He's open to participate in any sort of investigation. He's meeting with the FA on Monday. The stems from a rumors are that it stems from a potential yellow card that he received. And some people have actually gotten ahead of it at the time and had actually noticed the betting odds change on that game. And it just kind of goes to show that it was out there, but I mean, other people were able to see it. That kind of blows my mind. So let's take a look. Rob at alwaysgooner83. I find it strange that Paqueta is 8-11 to be booked today. A player with only 3 yellow cards this season. It's odds on to be booked for West Ham today. Surely there is something going on there. This is dated March 12th of 2003, the date of the game. I'm pretty confident of it. Going through my likes. So that's person day of noticing betting odds change and was like, what the fuck? And the reason why that's important is because that actually was triggered during the investigation for this fuck. And apparently his friends connected to him the day of bet the maximum amount allowed on this particular bet. And the particular bet allowed for 2 people to be carded that day. And one of them was Lucas Paqueta. So strange bets, anomalies, changing odds, people noticing, gets booked in a weird, very, very kind of peculiar way, because what bothers me most about it was that basically it looks like a card that you really could have just, for all intents and purposes, gotten away with it. And in the sense that if you were to make a play, okay, and get a yellow intentionally, this type of play would be the play where I'd say, okay, it's happening here and like this kind of thing. So I'm going to pull the video up right now. Oh, wow, the video's been taken down. I'm going to have to see if I can find it. But, yeah, I find it interesting, you know, that it's suspicious as fuck. And basically, we're out. City aren't going to play that. And when it comes to that, I would say we need to find alternatives. And I think one of them we've kind of already been looking out for a while. My guy, Big Florian. on 48K a week wages right now. He is their number 10, and I'm pretty sure he's been named their captain. He is coming back from an ACL surgery or injury about a year ago. But look at those stats. Absolutely look at those stats. Top percentile. I don't think the similar players does him justice on FBref. I find this pretty common, actually. Suboslai, Julian Brandt. I mean, Julian Brandt's good. But come on. Come on. Olissi, 5. I don't really rate this. I like him. He's right-footed, but he can do plenty with his left. I really, really like Florian Wirtz. Been on him for a nice little bit. I rate him. I don't think we can go in for Leipzig twice in the same window. I think they're a little upset about Mr. Tappin fucking it up, getting his shit wrong or getting his shit too early before Red Bull was comfy. But Danny Olmo would be absolutely incredible. If you watched the Super Cup for the Bundesliga, Hattie, guy killed it. This guy right here, really, really good. Don't know if we would go all in money-wise for him. Saw a number of 70. Not sure about how accurate that is. But the last one I think is my favorite. I know is my favorite. I can make a strong argument we got the answer right here on the squad. Let's figure it out with good old young boy James. I really also like Matheus Nunes. Just give him a little quick shout out. I'm not doing recency bias on what he did by cooking Man United's fucking midfield, non-existent midfield in match day 1 against United. I've rated what he did at Sporting. I rated what he did early in his year with Wolves. It's not really the attacking numbers that you want, I suppose, is what people would say, right? The progressive carries looks good. The successful take-ons look good. Progressive passes could be a little bit better. Touches could be a lot better. I mean, I just know it's out there. It's out there, but I do kind of see it. I like it. Personally, I like it. For his age, 24, 85K a week wages. McAtee's my favorite. Obviously, because he's with the squad, but look at the numbers. He's been playing with us. He's been training with us. Can Pep unleash him? Does he fit right in the situation? And here's the situation. Here's what we're looking at, right? No matter we line up in a back four, whatever it is, just recently he did a kanji here. I think we need to not do that. I did not like this. But this is what he did here, the mad bastard. Be nice to get this out here. And sometimes he does create the back four, right? By kind of getting Eddie in here and creating the look so that we can kind of get Josko spread this way, right? Rodri doing his thing. Akanji here I just did not like. But this is what we're trying to solve, essentially, is what I think. The creativity of a Kevin. Someone that can get the ball through those next lines. That can kind of move this whole area right here. We know that Mateo is supposed to be covering the Gundo role, right? We know that this is potentially what Mateo's going to do. The other thing we got to keep in mind about the lack of creativity early on, even though we scored 3 goals against Burnley and we looked just grade A, and Kevin went out early in that game. The lack of creativity partly is because Mateo's still getting comfy. Josko just got the start, and he's still getting comfy. It's going to take some time for him, I think. So Mateo's creativity and what we're trying to do here with him, that's going to take time as well. But McAtee's been cooking with us. Cole Palmer stays. I want Cole Palmer to stay. I need to be on record. I want Cole Palmer to stay. I really do. I think he's going to. We want more money than 30, and somebody wants to buy him. I think it's fair to him. I get it, but personally, I want him to stay. But I don't necessarily think we should not be we should be out on a winger even if he does stay. And I know that's not what he wants to hear, but he wants playing time. I get it. Kid his age. hitting goals. His stock is rising. I get it. But I think he can cook. And I want him to stay. But I think this is what we're trying to solve at this point. And my vote, personally, now that we're out on Paqueta, is to give McAtee a shot against Newcastle. I know it sounds crazy. I know it does. But I think we can see some creativity. I think depends. Bernardo, right, with his child, so I don't think he's going to be there. Birth of his child, so I'm worried about the rumored lineup. Let's see, what did we have here for the rumored lineup? I don't know. This is what we're talking right here. Grealish, Holland, Palmer, Kovacic, Foden, Rodriguez, see Rico. I'm comfortable with this. The creativity here, I'm very comfortable with this. I need something from Jack. Mateo in that role, like we talked about, the Gundo. Tucking in Rico, we did see that Super Cup. This would be nice. My concern a little bit is Ake being the center of a 3-back. Just a little bit. I like him in the left of of a 3-back. I like him left center back and a 4-back. I really like that, actually. I like that a lot. Center of a 3-back, I mean, I don't know. This is left. This is right. Everything, left, everything. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I like this. Who is this? Is this City Extra? Shout out City Extra. City Zone? This is City Zone. Yeah, I like this clearly for a reason. We got to find a way to get chemistry, man. This is a big one. I think no matter what happens, I hope that we don't explode. I don't we go absolutely crazily. Remember this thing. And I want to end on this note. Remember this thing very, very carefully. We have had moments in the past as we watch a beautiful Yaya moment. Yaya just takes my breath away sometimes. I'm sorry.
Squad that was going nowhere under Ian Holloway. Just a couple of sage additions. But here's Toure for City. And still it's Yaya Toure. It is 2-0.
Oy.
An imperious goal. Scored by the heartbeat of this City team.
Oh my word, John, he takes on. He's back. Yaya Toure with a most.
What a moment. What a moment. That's what I have to say to Yaya. But yeah, going into this game, remind yourselves, City fans and anyone who's paying attention to this, no matter what happens, unless it's an absolute shellacking and a come to Jesus, absolute humbling moment for us. We have had losses and draws before where it has triggered a moment for Tiki, the staff, Pep, and everyone to look themselves and say, moves need to be made. We went and got Ruben Dias. Out went Emerick Laporte. We went and signed guys that, based on play and form, we saw things, we made moves. And I fully back the squad that should that be the case, come tomorrow, we can even win, and I still think we're going to move. We have to do something this window. I 100% definitively have to do something. And that could mean keeping Palmer, keeping McAtee, keeping Bob, maybe getting one guy and saying this is how we roll. I don't know. But we got to do something. We got it. We really have to at least add one man. We're missing that creativity. I think we're missing just that creativity. It might be a little early, I know, but it's just telling me a little bit, man. I'm seeing a little bit, and it's time to go get us somebody, or maybe just stay with James McAtee. I don't know. We'll see. Holla at your boy. Check us out, Premier Pep Talk on YouTube, Premier Pep Talk on IG. Let us know what you think. Brian's going to be doing a few of these as well. We got a lot of different types of ball happening this year. Brian's hyped up. Obviously, he's got a chance to hear some of this. So that's going to be huge. Right? He's hyped. He's hyped because he had a chance to win himself this. And so it's going to be a fun year. It's going to be a super fun year. I'm stoked about it. We'll get some videos out. Looking forward to EAFC 24. I'll be doing some Ultimate Team streams on that. Looking forward to getting you guys involved, participate, like, subscribe, add, comment. Let me know what you think. And until the next time, see you guys.